Charlie, first game of the tournament. Overall thoughts with your team's play?
I thought it was. I thought actually we played really well. First half we were okay. We moved the ball out of the back pretty well. I didn't think our energy was good enough in terms of on the pressing side, which I think we upped in the second half, and we were able to force Toronto into some mistakes at the back because they're a good team that plays good football when you give them enough time. They don't need a lot of time, but when you give them time, they can play some good stuff. So I thought we did a good job second half of pressing and winning the ball higher up the field, and then we kept the ball pretty well and made some chances. I mean, I thought we was unlucky actually to not score towards the end. We hit the post, missed a couple of sitters, but all in all, very, very pleased with their performance.
And soccer continues to grow in North America. How beneficial and detrimental are these academies and tournaments in the growth of that?
Oh, they're huge. I mean, last year we went to Dallas and we played 7v7. I think these smaller fields, because obviously here in America they get these guys to play on the bigger field, I think a little bit too early. So these tournaments especially, I loved it how Toronto said we're going to play 9v9, smaller field. There's very little space for those guys, so they have to make quick decisions. And like you saw, the game out there is very high quality. I think both teams, I think obviously Toronto went to Europe last year with their team and did very, very well. So it shows that we're closing the gap. And I think just having that confidence to say we can go to these places and play against the best and compete shows that we're certainly heading in the right direction. And getting the games like we are here is going to prepare us for those times, and a lot of quality out there. So very, 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 very pleasing.
And you're coaching young guys, 12 years old. What habits do you want to instill in them early to help grow their soccer careers?
Okay, so these players, I mean, we have to get them to think for themselves. That's the key. When we're in training, we push them pretty hard. We get them to make decisions on their own, because these guys have got to understand that if they're to get to the next level, we can't joystick them around. They have to make those decisions. The game is very fast. There's multiple options that they have all the time, and they have to think about making the right decision. The only way they get there is by trial and error, just like in everything in life, right? So they learn themselves, and we can't tell them what they need to do. They've got to learn how to make the right decision at the right time. And I think that's the key, because we have the athletes here in America. We have the desire. I mean, you see that with the national team when they go to the World Cups. I think getting that special bit of intelligence and making the right decisions at the right time puts them in a good place in the future. So definitely moving in the right direction.